talking until the noisiest human in the world stopped making so much noise? Are you alright?
Finished now?
Yeah. If it's too loud, let me know the music that is in the background. If it's not loud enough, let me know the music that is in the background. How are we all? What are you eating, dog? Don't know? What's that you got? You gonna show me? No? Okay. Hello everybody, and how are we? Hi Perfect Target, hi Tony, hi Mathosis, hi Kariko, hi Sharon, hi Battlebane. How are we all doing? Will it be the same song on repeat all night? No, it shouldn't be, Kariko, but who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? I had to join the Streamlabs Discord, open a ticket, which, you know, is all very scary for me. Hey Nick, how you doing? Open a ticket, request help, then I had to download some things just to get the music back. So I want you all to appreciate this music that's in the background, because it was a lot of effort. I said to the guy, it was there on Wednesday, it's just not there now. I was like... So, I've got this Skelly Bob over here, which currently has just got some primer on it, and is going to be my new release for... Oh, I nearly dropped him. He tried to run away! New release for the RCL. I don't know what the boy's doing, because he's... I mean, you can't even see him, can you? At least you can see my hand.
Bye.
Good, thanks. How are you both? It's always chaotic on a Tuesday. We've put the stream back by half an hour and it's still absolute chaos. Still don't really know. Running around like headless chickens trying to get ready. But there we go. What's on the painting table today? Skelly Bob. Don't know what he's doing because, like I said...
I've got these two Space Marines to test out my colour scheme for my Nightlords. However, I'm just looking at them and they definitely look more purple than dark blue.
Well, yes, because they're purple, sweet.
Yeah.
Especially painted in purple. They're even more purple in real life than they are on the camera. Hey, Red!
Yeah. So I'm just looking for a colour comparison.
What, for purple Space Marines?
Yeah. So, I'll just be a moment.
Hey John, how you doing? Like a full house tonight. What's going on? Is everybody rocking the Tuesday vibes?
Better time.
I don't know. I'm dealing with a grumpy little cat who doesn't understand that I have to go out and work occasionally. How very dare you, Kariko? That is simply not allowed. I'm with the cat. Going out and working is poopy doopy.
Yeah. Sure is.
Oh, Pando's welcoming Streamlabs, which is itself to the chat. That's always nice, isn't it? Bit of love for old Streamlabs now.
Have we got any deep amethyst in the cupboard?
I don't know. How's that for an answer?
Because this is supposed to be a colour match for Nagaroth Knight from Games Workshop, which I thought I had, but it turns out I don't.
Oh, you can hear your old man slippers shuffling about now. Old man slippers shuffling about. Ooh.
John the Templar sends love to everybody in the chat.
Yay! Get some love. Some love in chat. Get some love. Some love in chat. Having one of those days today, says Tony, feeling a bit imposter syndrome since I don't play anything. Don't be silly. I saw you're trying to claim the role of imposter in the role claimer on the Discord. It's not having none of that, is it? This is me trying to figure out which bits are shirt and which bits are skeleton. I have some new brushes. Oh gosh, you're so noisy. have some new brushes, look. New brushes. Now the only reason I have my lovely shiny new brushes, not though I need one, look, because it's doing quite well, is because I needed this brush to paint the mural on the wall with wall paint at the shop, and I painted the whole thing with this one, and look at it, it's awesome. It's still in amazing shape. I can't get over it really. Black, you know, like emulsion, that's the word I want. Black emulsion, painted an entire massive space marine with this brush. And look at that bad boy. Can't beat Umbral. Got a bit of Umbral going on. They'll probably start telling me that's not how you say Umbral, like that car advert that's trying to make us all call that car something else after 25 million years. Look, let's see. Come out of the packet. Yeah, it's not Hyundai anymore. So I haven't used these ones yet. Haven't used these bad boys yet. But
Bad boys.
well, but this is my my one that I am using. I mean, I could just simply use that one, couldn't I? But no, I'm still using this one. Put the caps back on. Get them all warm and cosy and back in their packet. I'll be going using them until the other one's completely given up the ghost. But yeah, it's only £5.49 for 4 paintbrushes.
Absolute bargain.
I mean, they're synthetic ones, obviously. Size 00, 1, 4 and 8. And like I say, it's the 8 that I used to paint black. I mean, and I wasn't being careful. I was dunking that brush in the pot of emulsion like nobody's business. Especially when it got to midnight and I was getting fed up of doing it. And I think it's proved its worth. Proved its worth. Nobody caught that Pokemon that we didn't know was there. Did it even show up? Is that something else that's disappeared? Did it even...
I don't know, there was one yesterday.
Was there?
Yeah.
My dog stole my paintbrush. Had to do a trade to get it back. Yes, they know. They know. It's like, aha! I can steal this thing that you really like, and then you'll give me treats. What? I think I'm not quite sure. It must be skeleton hand. That. It's got a really big hand on one side, and his thumb's tiny.
There's been an update from Reaper about some stuff today from their let's start again. There's been an update from Reaper about the Bone 6 Kickstarter today, but I couldn't see the pictures, so I thought I would reload it later and see what was what.
We haven't done our pledgy thing yet, have we?
Well, we haven't,
Our
because
pledgy
they
thing.
keep saying that we don't have to do it just yet. This is truly a test, because I've decided that I'm going straight over the purple and doing blue. Gonna go with some actual Nightlords blue and see whether I like the look of that. Although this guy, I don't know what's going on here. This guy must be he's like really skinny compared to this guy, and so this guy on the left is in Mark 4 armor, and this guy on the right is in Mark 5 armor, and he's so much more chonky than that guy.
We haven't read them. Absolutely no idea. Don't know anybody that has either. So unfortunately,
No.
cannot help you with that one. We just have sticks. Bone 6 was very light on dragons. It's going to go a little bit disappointed, to be honest. We haven't done our thing. I can't even remember what was in it
No,
to do our thing.
Little Miss wants the fairy dragon, shimmer wing or whatever it's called, the one with the butterfly wings, doesn't she?
Well, so she says, but I think if we don't get it, she won't remember.
So there's that, and then it was all supposed to be around certain adventure type things, wasn't it, from the pub? The Green Griffin, Tales from the Green Griffin or something like that.
Wicked D says, yoo-hoo!
Hi!
Hi there, how you doing?
Yeah, it was, I don't know. didn't seem quite as expansive as the others.
I suppose it's only so much you can do, surely.
Oh yeah.
Surely there's only so many creatures and whatnot that you can make.
That's it. Yeah, I'm not too bothered about the lighthouse thing and stuff like that. Lots of people getting excited about the lighthouse, aren't there? Oh, there's got to be a lighthouse. There's got to be a thing. There's got to be a whale.
Yeah, that was a bit strange. Battlebane says, have the new Dreadnoughts been released yet? Been out of the release dates recently?
New Dreadnought? What new Dreadnought?
Yep, I definitely read that right. I had another look to make sure I hadn't made up a word. Don't know. I don't know nothing about it. You can read that bit though.
Ah, right. No, it's not been released on its own yet. It's the Brutalis pattern Dreadnought. It's like a melee version of the Redemptor. With some different guns and stuff.
Was it in a set or something?
Yeah, it's currently only available as part of Strike Force Augustus.
Is he aghast?
Right. So, that guy in blue.
Tumbleweed rolls.
That guy in blue. Shall I do them both in blue and see how it looks? It's quite a nice blue. Let's go with both blue. Seeing as I've mixed up so much.
Who's looking forward to the new painting challenge that is coming to the MLG Discord very shortly?
Oh, what's this? What's this?
You know what it is. Can't remember what it's called. I haven't got Discord open because I didn't switch the computer on, so none of it's right. Somebody might have to remind me what it's called. I think Solstice Summit or other.
Yeah, the Summer Solstice Painting Challenge.
Yeah, that. But what's it called? Is that what it's called?
The Solstice Sizzler or something like that, innit?
You're not just making stuff up now. Summer Solstice Surprise. That's why I can't say it. It's just yes. The Summer Solstice Surprise. I didn't name it.
I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be cool.
Yeah, we're going to very shortly who our recipient is, and then we can get thinking.
Oh, cool. I didn't realise it was happening quite so soon.
Well, it's spring equinox now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, we're in that happy time of newness, and all the flowers are popping up, and the birds are singing, and the blackbirds are scrapping in the garden because they all want the same mate. Good timing. Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it. So it's gonna be exciting.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. See,
I would say that I've been waiting to see who I got to tailor a mini to. I would like to say that. I mean, that's what's happening now because I haven't thought of anything. But it's not because of that. It's because I just didn't think, oh, this would be a cool mini to paint for somebody. So now I'm hoping that inspiration will take once I know who my person is. I'm very much hoping that is going to happen. I don't know if it will.
Awesome. Do we know how many people we've got taking part?
14.
14? Wowzers.
So that's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
John the Templar loves this stream.
Where's it gone? I've just thrown my mini on the floor.
Why did it make such a loud noise for a space
I
mirror?
don't know.
It's just so noisy.
Got dog hair all over it now.
Is it just me, or is he really noisy? Is it just that I'm married to him, so I think he's noisy? Wowzers. Thanks, John. I'm glad that you liked the stream. There was a cute little picture of Gizzy before whatever the hell happened over there. I'm looking forward to finding out who my latest victim is, says Tony. Yes, that's kind of what I'm hoping too, Kariniko. If I get like, oh, paint a person, paint a human with lots of flesh, like, I don't want too.
I mean, we don't get that kind of level of stuff, do we?
There is a. You can say what you like and what you don't like, just like the Christmas one.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad. I think that most people last time just went, I'm happy with anything, because they were just happy to receive an awesome mini off somebody else. But there is the option to say, say you were doing a D&D campaign or something and you thought, oh, it'd be really cool if there was this mini and it was painted by one of the awesome Discord Lanceteers. That kind of thing.
Okay. Oh, well, I best get my order in, and what do I need?
Is that it? You're just quiet. There's all this talking, all this time, and then there's just silence.
You can see what I've got to put up with. Mrs MLG just picks on me all the time.
I can't pick on you all the time. You're never at home. You've got to get all the picking in while you're here.
It's because I'm always at work, working hard, slaving to put beans on toast on the table.
Yeah, apart from my cooked tea, so that's not really... that doesn't really work, does it? Anyway, I added some new books today.
You cook tea. You put the thing in the oven and I did the veg and plating it up. It was a team effort.
Well, I think it might be stretching it to say that we cook anything. We put stuff in the oven. It's not like it's rocket science to start off with, is it?
Doing
that's right.
us a
So
disservice.
hard done by. So, yes, I've added some books. There's lots of other books to add, and there's some more Green Stuff World to add, but I got bored.
You said this morning.
I know. I added some Green Stuff World. I added the tokens. It's just the stuff that's in the box is so boring. It's so practical. There's like some plastic cups and there's nothing fun. It's all this is useful stuff. Oh, look at that! That's super cool. It's like, oh, that'd be very handy for my hobby. So yeah, I wandered off and I added some books, and then the internet cut out again. And despite the fact that we're supposed to have a good internet now, it cut out 3 times today for me. And it kicked me out of adding page, which is always fun. So I added some books. I've still got some more to add. Methuselah said, I didn't know about it until today. Oh, it's been like there for a month of sign-ups. There's got to be an end date, otherwise we'll be waiting forever, won't we?
So have sign-ups closed then? Is that what we're saying?
Yes, darling. Oh, dear Lord.
Yeah.
You alright?
I'm absolutely fine.
You're just really tired?
No.
So, in the Discord, we have the Great MLG Brush Off. This month's theme for March is Out of Your Comfort Zone. And next month there will be another theme, which they're all pins, so you know what they are, so you can plan. So April is animals, so that's a nice easy one for everybody. Any old animal will do, dead or alive. And then we have channels for the Reaper Challenge League that are in our Discord too, so we can chat about it and sort that out. And then we now have the Summer Solstice Surprise, which is just too many S's for me. There's a Pokemon in chat. And then we have a separate one for Goblin Inspiration, which I don't really know what's happening with that at the moment, because Hamish has been having a few difficulties technically and health-wise. And we have the whole channel that is just called Painting Challenges, and that is for all sorts of other painting challenges from our little community. And currently, Muse's Touch is running her Dragon Tortoise painting challenge in there, which ends at the end of this month, and is just to paint the Reaper Dragon Tortoise any way you want. We all paint the same mini, and then see how awesome they are at the end, and how wildly different we have all taken the same mini, what direction we've taken it in. And that's always fun. When we all paint the same mini, it started off as a Tharivol and Friends a few years ago, and Muse's Touch has run with it as well. And it's always fun to see like how people have just painted exactly the same mini as everybody else and how they all look completely different. Kariko says, March's theme for the Great MLG Brush Off is love painting. Well, this month you don't. Yeah, maybe we should have called it that. I will keep saying to you though, you lot voted for it. It wasn't me. Just like the fantasy trope thing, I didn't even know what it was. Wasn't me. Sure, there's a song in that somewhere.
I'm enjoying painting mine.
Yeah, how are you going to get it finished though?
Easy.
A wild Mr. Stay Puft has joined the chats. The captor wins a Ghostbusters theme tune. Is that what it looked like, Tony? Did it look like, what's it called? Mr. Stay Puft?
Mr. Stay Puft Marshmallow
Marshmallowy Man thing. Is that what it looked like? I didn't see it. Oh, Koniko and Pete have both won it. You'll have to sing them a song now, Tony. That's, you know, you put it. Hope you can all hear Tony singing to you. So what's them things you're painting then?
These are Nightlords Space Marines for 30k.
Oh, is that for your thing you go into the Warhammer thing?
Yep.
Why don't you tell us about that and what paints you're using and your colour scheme?
Well, I didn't need to because you were doing loads of talking. So, this is testing out how I'm going to paint these guys, basically.
Is this the 4th time you've painted them?
No, third. Third time.
Third time's a charm.
Yeah. So, yeah, Nightlords for 30k. So, I painted them with Nightmare Black as an undercoat, or as a base coat from Reaper. And to be fair, I didn't mind that. But then I painted gold trim on them, and it was like too much.
Was it gaudy?
Yeah, it was too disco. Really. So I've decided that I was going to redo them again. So I've just painted these two. I've undercoated them with some bruised purple, but it's far too purple. It was supposed to be, according to the thing, a colour match for Naggaroth Night, and I remember Naggaroth Night being much darker blue. So anyway, sack that off, and we'll go with Nightlords Blue, which is this colour that I've undercoated them with, and then I'm just going to block in the weapons in black, and a couple of other details, and then we're going to get on to painting the trim and stuff, which I've decided I'm going to go with a very dark metal colour. And I need a finer brush than that. What's that one?
Battlebane says, started painting again after a couple of months, and oddly enough, I think that it's one of the best I've done in ages. That's awesome,
Yeah.
Battlebane.
Cool.
Sometimes you just need a break.
Yeah.
Where's me mouse gone now? Where's me mouse gone now?
That's not small enough. Need something smaller than that. And get in the nooks and crannies. And that's too small. You know, sometimes you just can't find like the brush you really need. What's that one? Let's get these down and have a go with them. How small is that one? Oh, that might do it.
Don't forget, if you're watching on YouTube, to give us a like and a subscribe. That would be very nice, thank you. You can find all our, I won't say awesome. I think awesome might be taking it to the extreme, but you can find our YouTube channel in the link in chat. There's all sorts of stuff in there. There's dinosaurs being thrown in bushes. There's all sorts, isn't there?
Yep.
Is
Absolutely loads of randomness.
that his head? Do you think that's the top of his head?
John the Templar says yes.
John the Templar says yes. What kind of voice is that?
I don't know.
Didn't really go with the image, did
No. It should be like the man from Del Monte. He says yes.
Well,
Kind
you'll
of
have to dress
thing.
up as the man from Del Monte. We'll have to do another one. I think that image needs a gruffer voice.
I think so.
Needs to go, yeah.
The can of like tinned peaches or and some apricots. I thought you were talking about the man from Del Monte.
The process is excited.
Yay!
So the gif that comes up with John the Templar says yes is me dressed as Beetlejuice. And I said that voice doesn't go with that gif, and it really needs to be gruffer, and you said like a tin of peaches. This is what I have to live with, people. This is what I have to live with. I was going to do his shirt white, but I don't know. I don't know now if I'm going to or not. You're making funny noises now.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely fine.
Alrighty then. So go on, tell us about your heading off to your tournament thing and what that's all about then.
Yeah, so we're going to go to...
We'll start with so, because that's Mr MLG's favourite word.
Yes.
He's trying not to say it now.
Going to Warhammer Fest. Warhammer Fest in the end of April. So we're going to be playing in... I said it. I didn't mean to say it. I said it. Going to be playing in a Heresy 30k, however you want to pronounce it, narrative campaign day, which involves playing a couple of games at 3,000 points. And it's going to be spanning over the course of the weekend, but we're going to go play on the Saturday and then go and look round the event on the Sunday is the plan. And so I'm going to be playing Nightlords as traitors. Not really traitors, just misunderstood. You know, nobody likes the methods of the Nightlords. They're obviously a bit too brutal. But yeah, so we're on the side of the traitors. One of my friends is going to be playing Word Bearers. So they're having some demon allies. One of the guys is going to be taking some Imperial Fists, and they're obviously good guys. And then the other one is playing Emperor's Children, but as loyalists, good guys. Emperor's Children. So hopefully we're not going to go all that way and end up playing against each other, because that'd suck. But yeah, pretty cool. Need a couple more games, I think, preparation before we go. Make sure we've got the rules right and stuff.
Pottlebane says Nightlords are they? It's not a phased dad of Space Marines.
Yeah.
Tony says this is where my imposter syndrome kicks in. Didn't understand any of that.
Mm-hmm.
They know nothing about gaming. Beyond it's not for me. Maybe if they wanted to be friends with everyone, says Krinika, they shouldn't have called themselves Nightlords.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It could be worse. They could be the World Eaters. Because, you know, they and the Death Guard and stuff like that. They were obviously always going to be bad guys, weren't they? Yeah. Are we the baddies? That's an excellent sketch from Mitchell and Webb, isn't it? I think. Are we the baddies? Yeah. I like to think, as I say, that the Nightlords, they're just misunderstood. Just misunderstood. They've got good intentions at heart.
So what have they done then that makes them the bad guys and makes them, in your opinion, their actions to be misunderstood?
So, if you imagine Batman, but instead of just like beating people up and leaving them out for the police, he killed them and skinned them and like
just took it to the extremes. Then.
yeah.
And then the people that is that Batman's beating up, are they actually bad guys or just guys that don't necessarily agree with?
Oh no, they were bad guys, like, you know, murderers and stuff, gang people. But then they, when they were sent off to bring other worlds into compliance and stuff, that they decided that was probably a good way to keep people in check. You know, make sure they're really scared and what have you.
Control through fear.
That's it. Yeah.
It's always what the good guys do. That, isn't it? Control through fear. It's always their go-to method.
Yeah.
Have they got a Robin then, or is it just Batman?
No, it's just Batman. Yeah, the Night Haunter is like the Batman of 40k, and he's a little bit psychic, so he knows when he's going to die. So he's kind of haunted by visions of his future and his death.
Oh, a little bit insane as well.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, excellent. Kroniko says, like Batman, but with more trench coats made out of people.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, a little bit more murdery. So yeah, Nightlords are bad guys.
John P. Templar is juicy.
Juicy.
Templar is juicy. It's a good job that you all know that these gifts are from the Discord and understand some of the strange gifts that are going on. But John is juicy.
I've missed a bit.
What have you missed? You can also go semi-invisible.
No, there's a bit above the top of the screen. The last thing that I can see is my Black Templars, but I think there must be a bit.
My Black Templars, your Black Templars, my Black Templars, your Black Templars. That is a good reason my Iron Warriors are more painted than my Black Templars, says Battlebane.
Mathasus is sneaking about.
Mathasus, stop sneaking about. Sit down and listen to the stream like a good little person. Hey, Red Skull. It's a very strange time to come in, isn't it, really? We're just talking about the Nightlords being technically Batman in trench coats made of people.
Yep. So because they like to make everybody really scared, they like to adorn their armour in bits of people, and
yeah, because that's what good guys do.
yeah, have scully helmets and all that sort of stuff. So obviously they were always going to be bad guys, but they're not kind of like full on demon worshippers like some of the others.
They're bad guys, but not as bad as some of the other bad guys. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah. They haven't fully committed to chaos.
Just some days they have a bad day, and then they come back and go, oh, sorry about that.
Yeah. I was feeling a bit.
Whoopsie.
Was feeling a bit murdery that day.
D is the best.
Wicked D is the best. I always think that sounds like it's going to start a Queen song. There is a cactus wearing a crown that looks, I must admit it looks pretty cool, terrorising the top bar of chat over there. Wiggling around, is making that poor corgi in the glass get scared, look. The cactus! Pango's
do we
being
know what
silly.
he is?
Well, probably. I can't say it though, can I? Because,
No.
you know,
They're all silly
they're
names.
all silly and I don't know what that says.
Right. Have I done all the black that I need to do on this guy?
I don't know, have you?
I think so. Gets a little bit on there. Right, so we're ready for some metal. Metal!
Pete the Hydrator wants you to say their name.
Hi, Pete. Pete the Hydrator. Hi, Pete.
Hi, Pete.
No, I'm not going to do that. Right then. Tell you what we're going to do. Before we do metal, we're going to do red. So we need to do a little bit of red on the edges of the bat-winged skulls on their shoulder pads. Cacnea. Cacnea. Nobody caught Cacnea. Sorry? Oh, sorry. My brain's not working today.
You're very tired, aren't you, sweetie?
Need an early night.
You've got a cool Pokemon thing happening at the weekend, haven't you?
We have got a cool Pokemon thing happening at the weekend. We have got a Pokemon pre-release. So what that means is so the new set Scarlet and Violet in cardboard form. So it's been available as a little while as a Switch game, but in cardboard form it is available from the 31st.
That's National Hat Wearing Day.
Uh-huh. So, National Hat Wearing Day.
That's what I'm going to do with pirate thing.
Yeah. So,
So,
because I haven't said it enough.
yep, you've hardly said it. Let's say it again.
You can come into store from on Saturday morning at 10:30 and join in a Pokemon pre-release. So a week before the release of the set, you will be able to come in and purchase a build and battle set.
Hey, Ruby Cake, thank you very much. That's very kind.
Thank you.
Just talking about Pokemon.
Gotta catch 'em all. Yes, you will be able to purchase a build and battle kit, which is one of these.
Ooh, got one.
Got one here.
It's so super shiny.
Yep. So one of these. And what this is a little box that inside has got a 40 card ready to play deck, including one of 4 unique foil promo cards, which will be from the new set. And there are also 4 Scarlet and Violet booster packs. And the idea is that you open the booster packs and you supplement some of the cards or change some of the cards in that 40 card deck with the cards from the booster packs, and you make a deck, and then you go off and you play games against the other people that have come to the event, and then you have loads of fun and make some memorable moments that you can talk about with your friends. And then at the end of the event there will be prizes, and everybody will get some extra packs for participating, and it should be loads of fun.
And we're doing it now because Mr. MLG is a Pokemon professor.
Yeah, so we are
Actually, proper actual thing.
yeah we as Mighty Lance Games are an official. Thank you very much. Thank you. We are an official Pokemon tournament store nowadays, and this will be the first pre-release that we have been able to run. So we have a regular Pokemon League session which runs each week, where you can come and play, and then this is the first pre-release of many, hopefully, that we're going to do. This will be the first time we've done it, and hopefully it's going to be a success, and we'll get more successful, because Pokemon, regardless of what you might think, isn't just for children.
That's right, Red Scope. He literally has got a white coat. He is an official doctor of Pokemon.
That's right. Yeah, like Professor Oak.
Yeah,
and all those.
He's got a shirt on underneath because that's a bit creepy.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, like all those guys on the TV series.
Oh, I can't get mine around the wires. That's mine. Look at that. Ugh.
Yeah, so I'm a professor in two regards actually. So one as a tournament organizer, I have a professor ranking, and I am also a judge. Passed my judge qualification.
No, Tony. None of that bald mad scientist nonsense. All the professors in the Pokemon world are all buff. They all walk around with no shirts under their lab coats and their like six packs showing. None of that like crinkly old man professor nonsense in the Pokemon world.
Yeah, it's and although I am immensely buff under my shirt,
John
I
the
think it'd be
Templar, we love
inappropriate
having
to
you
go around
here.
topless.
We love having you here, John. Yay, that's me. I don't have that colour hair anymore, but that's me.
Right. So I'm just putting a little glint of red.
Yeah, I don't believe a word of it, Tony.
Sorry, a glint of white in the eye slits of these guys' helmets, because I want them to be a nice bright red. So I'm just going to put a little slot of white in there.
Fairly sure that I'm missing bits, but I can't see because the camera's in the way.
And then we'll just touch up that blue that I just blobbed on there.
So this is going to be for my new release, which I'm hoping that I looked at the new release schedule correctly, and this guy's actually on there for the RCL, and then I'm going to try and squeeze in this dude for National Wear a Hat Day, and that's what's happening.
National Wear a Hat
Yeah,
Day.
apparently that's a thing. First time painting eyes the other day, says Battlebane. I think it went pretty well.
Yeah, I generally don't bother painting eyeballs on humans and stuff. I just make sure they've got a heavy wash in their eye sockets.
When you're playing and they're on the table,
yeah,
you can't see them anyway.
that's it.
I get the lid off the paint. It's like a pickle jar.
Do you need my assistance?
Nope. Taking it. Brute force and ignorance wins the day. Ooh, pirate skeletons. They're nice, says Red Scope. Yeah, the Reaper ones. Have we got any?
We won't have yet because they've only just been released.
New release. There's others. They were a Kickstarter-y malarkey.
Yeah, one that we've had around for a little while.
So these are just mine. They're all mine. We will get them, of course, because we have all of the Reaper miniatures. I'll tell you what else we've got. Dungeons and Dragons keys from the Golden Vault on pre-order.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, that's a new thing that appeared today.
Mm. And the alternate art cover is super.
Super duper super! And there's only 4 of those. So if you want one of those, get it now.
It's really, it looks amazing. Ah, there, just what I was looking for. A nice bright red for his eyes.
No, sorry, Reaper Cake.
What's that?
I think it's just a straight up no, I'm afraid. We do have Reaper Advent calendars, or, well, there are miniature Advent calendars now, a mix of Reaper and other manufacturers. We also have Christmas crackers And available all year round, we have miniature blind bags, which have got 4 plastic miniatures in a blind bag, and are super fun because they're a bit like the stud box in the fact that you don't really know what you're gonna get, and they're super cool, and they're only $5.99, and I have to heat
Which
seal
is an
them all
absolute bargain.
individual. I make them and heat seal them with my straighteners, and they're super cool because they're exciting, and then you get out various miniatures, and then you have to, you can go, oh, these are super cool to paint, or this will really fit in with my campaign and stuff. But unfortunately, because of all the price increases across everything, to make the sub boxes worth doing, they would have to be far too expensive to make them a cool thing for people to buy, and we don't like ripping people off.
No.
So unfortunately we had to stop doing them because it just turned into, well, that's going to cost so much more for you lot that you might as well just pick minis that you need. It wasn't viable anymore, unfortunately. And unless something massive happens and a big crash comes and everything gets cheaper, then But the blind bags are super cool, and you get 4 minis. So, unfortunately, we loved doing the sub boxes, but after all those years, they have to end. But Wayne's got to go.
Oh.
Right, going to have to see you next time, as I've been given dog walking duties. Take care, Catherine. Thank you very much.
See you later. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. It's always nice to see you.
Right then, so now I'm going to do a little test. So we've got some blackened bronze and some baroque, and I'm going to try out and see which one of these I like most for the shoulder pad rims and stuff. Seeing as the gold that I did before was like way too much, so I've decided that we're going to go with this dark metal colour. So this is blackened bronze we're starting off with, and these are both from Dark Star. Dark Star make absolutely awesome paints
That we sell.
Molten metals, so they're all metallics. They have just introduced a range of washes, which I haven't tried yet, but I am told are very similar to the original Citadel washes.
Because the reason that we stock these is because Nathan's been using them for years and likes them. So
Yeah,
I wanted
and
to
now-
give you all,
And now we can actually get them.
give you all an opportunity to use them as well. Wiki D says, so just got the tea out of the oven. Discovered I'd cooked tea for everyone else, but not myself. That's just a prime reason to get some Texas burger ordered up. That's what that is. That's what that is.
Have you been promoting the Texas burger?
Well, Wiki D has it anyway. It's like the first time I'd ever had it, but Wiki D has it all the time anyway. Being like ordering Queen on her phone. I don't have such things. Do we? We don't have those kind of things.
Yeah. So for anybody that's not a local to Bridlington person, Texas Burger is a new or relatively new takeaway that has opened in town.
Yeah, it's been there about 4 years.
It hasn't. It's been there a year at the most, and they do absolutely fantastic burgers. Really, really tasty.
And I had one for the first time because I'm not normally at the shop, so Mr MLG normally has a takeaway on a Thursday and a Friday while he's doing late night gaming. But I was actually there on Thursday, so I got a takeaway.
Yeah.
I normally have a piece of toast. Red's just woke up. Hey Red. Fairly sure you were here at the beginning. Are we that boring? There's a shrew.
John the Templar says hands up for 5 seconds.
Hands up,
Baby, hands up.
There is a wild Pokemon for everybody to try and catch while we're waving our hands around. Oh, Reaper Cake has started the Pokemon Community Game chapter journey with a Chespin. What's a Chespin? Tony says a wild floppy flower has reluctantly entered the chat. It does look extremely reluctant to be here, I must admit. No, we'll never get sponsorship of anything, Red, because you have to send sponsor people have to send business to the manufacturer's website and stuff like that, like Reaper, whereas we want people to buy it from our website.
Yeah.
And also, we only like to say that stuff's cool that we actually believe it's cool, not just because we're being paid to say so, don't we?
Yeah.
If we think something's poop, then we'll tell you.
I get almost daily emails asking for us to be a sponsor at various golf clubs around our area, saying that they could promote Mighty Lancer games for us at the golf club or in the doctor's surgery or anywhere else where they've got an electronic advertising board or whatever. And like, who at the golf club is going to be thinking about playing Dungeons and Dragons or Warhammer?
Well, you never know, but equally, like, we're not paying for that. We ain't got that kind of spare cash hanging around.
No.
I get constant daily emails asking us to sponsor stuff. Send me free stuff. We're doing a raffle. Send me free stuff. We're awesome and we're nowhere near you, but give us some free stuff. They're the emails that I get all the time. Some are genuine. Some are genuinely people organising events. Most of them are just people wanting some free stuff.
Trying their luck. And I know it's very difficult in my old job. I know it's very difficult to plan and organise charity events and get sponsors and get raffle prizes and all that. So I do know it's difficult for the genuine people out there. But we did make a conscious decision when we set up that we just have to say no to everybody just to be fair, and then we do our own things. So we have charity boxes for the lifeboat on the counter. We've got two charity boxes actually. We've got one. We've got one for the naval charity as well.
Because obviously we're near the sea, and we're next up. We're having the Star Wars peeps come in, and they're raising money for a local charity that helps youngsters in the area and disabled people in the area that need some extra support. And they're going to be coming down dressed up in all their garb as the awesome Star Wars characters. We're going to have some games playing and things like that. We might even have a book signing.
Yes, yeah. I'm just waiting for confirmation from a local author.
Might be here to you can get your book signed. But are you featured? Is it the one where you are, or is that the first edition?
No, that's this one where I'm in it.
Just a picture, nothing.
Yeah, there's some pictures of the shop and things.
But the book isn't about the shop. The book's about gaming and modelling and historical stuff, isn't it?
Sci-fi. This one.
This one's sci-fi. I can't keep up with him, you see.
Reaper Cake says, "Is there anything you guys would recommend for stripping paint off old models?" Yes, actually. Yeah, we should have. Mrs MLG might be able to find you a link.
I might be able to find you a link if you tell them what it is.
So it is Reaper, not Reaper.
It's not Reaper.
It's not Reaper because it's Reaper Cake that's asking the question. It's Green Stuff World Paint Remover.
There is a video on our YouTube.
It's very, very good stuff, and it is quite safe to use. It's a lot safer than using like Nitromorse or. I know Nitromorse is a bit severe.
Who's putting their stuff in Nitromorse?
Well, I used to when they had metal minis years ago, or acetone or anything like that. It's a lot safer. It's a lot safer product, but it's no good for resin minis. I left a couple of resin bits in overnight, and it turned them spongy. So you really need to, if they're hard plastic like GW or what have you. It also works on Reaper minis as well. I've had Reaper bones in there for a couple of days. But
read the back of the packet, because Nathan has a tendency not to read the instructions, and you should always read the instructions of these kind of things. There's a video on the YouTube of us using it, and it's about 2 or 3 years old is that video now, and he's still using exactly the same pot.
yes, it's under the kitchen sink.
Another turtle made it to the water.
Oh, Red saved another turtle. Well done, Red. He's still using exactly the same pot to strip these minis now. So yeah, it'd take me too long
So
to try and find.
I don't know if you can see that, but this is blackened bronze on this guy, and this is baroque on this guy, which is a lot brighter than I thought it was.
A bit closer now.
Yeah. Whoop. So I'm gonna go with baroque. Not baroque. Sorry, blackened bronze. We're gonna go with blackened bronze for the metallic rims on the shoulder pad and the studding on the guys, and then I'm going to use the baroque as the base coat for the teeth on the chainswords.
You've only got 2 minutes, so what have you got to tell us? There's a video of Nathan not using the instructions too. There is a video of Nathan not using the instructions on the YouTube as well. You are absolutely correct. And some wonderful music. There's some wonderful music for that one as well, isn't there, Tony? Not that the editor, me, purposely put that music on at all.
Is it the Benny Hill music?
No, it's Western style. No, because I have to be careful for copyright, you see. I can't. Sometimes I really want to use a piece of music, but I can't.
Bye, Red Snail.
We'll be going in a moment, won't we, my dear?
We sure will. We've got a small person to sort out.
Excellent, I shall look it up. I finally got a copy of Advanced Space Cruiser. It's complete, but a couple of scouts have a bit of a rough paint job.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, we have a second-hand Games Workshop section, and some of those are painted, aren't they?
Yeah.
As well. And some are nice paint jobs. Some you'd want to keep, but some you might want to change, or you might not be your paint scheme. But yeah. Read the back of the tub though, but it is good stuff. Like I say, you're still using exactly the same one now.
Oh yeah, it's
So
it's good for multiple uses. Tony says your editing was comic genius.
I do try. Got a couple of comments on our thumbnail for tonight's thing as well.
Oh yeah, I didn't understand one of them.
It's a video game.
Right.
That's why I googled it. Well, actually, I duck-goed it. But that'll be quite the same ring to it, isn't it? Right then, everybody.
Are we off?
Well, it's
That's
the old 7:30.
that's fine.
That's my guy. That's what my guy looks like. He's not finished, obviously.
This is what my guys look like. They look like this. This guy, he needs a bit more work. I might be doing a bit more on these guys tomorrow.
It's even brighter. Silly thing. Being silly now. It's doing it on purpose. So, take care, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with us. We will see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock tomorrow.
That's what I want. We've all saved the game. Everyone saved the game. We're all in a game, obviously. Don't roll the dice yet, gods. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you. See you soon.
Bye. Oh yeah, Hamish is back. Don't forget Hamish is